Hey, Indy and I are here. Indy, can you wave hi? Wave hi. All right. I can talk. And poor Indy, she had. Come on, scooch in over here. She had some dental work done today, so she still got some gauze in. So she's not going to be talking too much. Um, Unfortunately for everybody involved, I still have full use of. I can talk the whole time. In other words, um, I know, I know. But anyway, we wanted to come on and say hi. Um, so Indy had some dental work done today. It was really brave, right, Indy? She had her Batman and her big Chunkus dog with her, right? And it was a little scary at times, but she got through it. And so within the next week or so, she'll heal up completely and she'll be back to her old self again. But she wanted to come on here too and wave. Can you wave and say hi again? All right. And then me after tutoring today at school, once my shift is over about 2:30, I decided to go back in the kitchen and refill my coffee. That enormous coffee mug that I have, it's like 52 ounces from Target. So I decided to go and do that. And stupidly, I was wearing slippers that didn't have any any grip on the bottom, and I just flew up. And at first, I mean, I thought until I got home that I shattered the mug, but no, Maria showed me the mug, and the only thing that broke from the mug, Indy, amazingly enough, was the handle broke off of the main piece. But it was enough to cut me. I don't know if you can see, I got a couple of gashes in a few places on my thumb and whatnot. But the big, oh, yeah, what's up? I know. But the big injury was the elbow. Right, Indy? Daddy ended up like a fool slipping, and I got airborne and I landed on this, actually not on my elbow, but I landed on the arm. Right around that where you can see like that muscle area right there. Sorry, that's kind of where I landed, and yeah, and it just immediately it hurt so bad I knew something happened. So I hit there, and then like my back and my ribs, and then my head hit, but not as hard. And then this elbow, which hurts, I don't know if it's bruised or not, but it's a little swollen. Um, but anyway, so immediately I knew something was wrong. And I'll be quite honest, I dropped the F bomb when I hit. It hurt so bad, Indy. I said the F word. That's not good, huh? But so it happened. It was like torn from my mouth. No, just kidding. But no, actually, yeah, it came out. And then Maria came to check on me. The poor dogs were freaked out. They ran back in their little kennel to hide. Um, Maria came to check, and I let her know. Yeah, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, it hurts," and I'm like trying not to scream. And so when she came up, she asked me. She goes, "Is that your elbow? Is that like your butt?" And I'm like, "No, that's not my elbow," because there were two protrusions, not all the way through the skin, but they were. You could tell they were pushing outward. So I could see something was wrong. Um, and I tried to straighten my elbow out, which is stupid, but I tried to do it anyway, and I actually straightened it a little bit, but heard some popping and felt really, really bad. Meanwhile, though, at least the adrenaline and the endorphins had kicked in at this point, so it wasn't as bad. I was able to, with Maria's help, like switch from shorts because I wasn't about to wear shorts into the hospital. So put my cargo pants on and away we went. And she drove us there. And then here's poor Indy, just recovering from, anesthesia and dental work. And just a few hours later, Dad eats it and all that happens. So the kids are really brave and really strong. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's prayers. Um, and so we'll get through this though. And Indy will be smiling again in a couple of days. Um, and Indy, how was your experience? How was your dental experience? Was it? I know you were brave, but was it a little scary? A little bit. I'm not trying to embarrass you. It's just honest, right? For other kids hearing it. Yeah. Okay. I know. It's okay. Don't try to talk. You just give me a thumbs up. So, but was mommy was with you today, huh? Was that good? Mommy was with you to help you out. Yeah. Yeah. We've had some setbacks, a couple of tough times. Nothing huge. Well, I mean, these things are a little big, but like with the car and the computer. Sorry, my voice has gone a lot because again I taught today, and then parts of the grunting when they were doing X-rays. And it's funny because they ask you. They were really wonderful. We went to Anaheim Regional Center over here. It's right around the corner from us. So um, a really great experience, and I thanked them. God bless those people for what they do. Um, and I had to joke around a lot to keep from. I mean, I'm still in a lot of pain, and they gave me pain medication, but it still really hurts. And anytime I even twitch a finger, it's intense pain. It's weird. It's like hitting your funny bone and tearing a muscle at the same time. It's a weird feeling, but really intense. And so I told them, I'm like, well, what's like on a scale from 1 to 10? They asked me, and I'm like, well, what's a 10? And they're like, well, that's relative to the person. And I said, well, I've had a kidney stone before that, even though they said it wasn't that big, it felt like a hot knife in my spine twisting back and forth and like it was on fire. I said, so that was a 10. This is probably an 8 or 9 at least. And then they were like, oh, so it's moderate to severe. I'm like, no, it's severe. I just have a decent pain threshold. So anyway, but they were wonderful. These people were just, they were golden. It was as good of an experience as it could have been. When the X-ray tech, she was having to adjust my arm and move it. Oh man, it was in so much pain. I had to move it at like awkward angles, and there's nothing, I guess, holding part of it. So I'm having to reposition and stuff, and it really hurt. And I was kind of like, ugh. And so at one point, no exaggeration, I'm not trying to be all pious, but at one point, I'm sitting there and I'm humming Hallelujah. You know that song? Hallelujah. I can't sing it. My grandma couldn't sing it either, but she did. Hallelujah. And I was sort of meditating, just sort of keeping my eyes shut, and Hallelujah. And I just kept doing that. And then I was singing that old song that we used to sing from, no, it's from the 70s or the 80s, but, I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice. That one. And sorry, my voice is gone too anyway, and I'm not that great of a singer regardless. But these are songs I sing when my kids aren't feeling well and they're just dozing off or they're asleep. I'll go in there and I'll pray for them and I'll do those. And my grandma used to do that for me all the time, my grandma Helen. So those are things that I did when I was in intense pain. I'm just having my eyes shut and I'm just... I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But anyway, that was me humming. Still in high spirits. We got our car fixed. My father, Mike, he was able to recommend us to a person that was able to fix our car at a very low cost compared to what it would have been. We were able to get help from a friend named Josh and a few other folks that gave us some really good advice as far as computers and how to go about testing our hard drive and things like that, and it's working wonderfully. So to those folks that helped us out, God bless you. We really do appreciate you. We thank you so much. And even today, right after this happened and we're getting ready to leave, I'm just telling Maria, hey, you know what? Please don't stress, because everybody's so stressed these days. Doesn't matter what goes on, let's just keep it maintained. Let's just do it. And I'm one of those that I will lose it sometimes. But it's weird in catastrophic things or things that are like this. I can be pretty level-headed because I'm used to it growing up like I did. But in other ways, just some small thing sometimes sets me off. Oh, sorry. And I'm kind of thin-skinned about certain things. But it's these times when we seek help or at least comfort from others and from God. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody. It's been a tough start. And basically the first half of 2020, for a lot of us, it's been really tough. But you know what? We get through it. And it's how we come through it. And it's our attitude and our heart. My grandma Helen passed away this month. It's been 10 years. And I miss her all the time. But she used to tell me, that she would say, it's your heart, it's your attitude. And if your attitude is wrong, then whatever you put your hand to or your mind to, it's not gonna be like it really should. It's not gonna be like it could. It's not gonna be its best. It's not gonna be, I don't want to say of God, but it's not. It's because it's a condition of our heart. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody today too. And I'm sorry I get a little teary-eyed because I miss my gram. But it's been 10 years. And then today I was able to kind of put into practice one of the things that she would do to me do for me when I was sick. Sorry, it sounded like a car backfire. People have been I've been blasting off since Memorial Day fireworks and stuff. But anyway, my grandmother that's the type of person that she was. It's my habit to keep hitting my hand. And I do have some pain medication that they did give me. So I don't know if that's going to wire me out more because it tends to. I usually don't take any strong meds. I'm more like ibuprofen and I'm good. or Tylenol, and I'm good. But this time they're like, you need something more. And also, my doctor, wonderful, wonderful person. By tomorrow, by 9 o'clock tomorrow, I should have at least a referral to an orthopedic surgeon and possibly an appointment to actually get surgery and get this thing done. And I don't have wires. He said the PA today. He's like, you'll have wires sticking out. I'm like, a cyborg. And he's like, well, I kind of. He goes, we don't think of it that way, but. And I'm like, oh no, that's cool. Like Steve Austin. And I posted this on my Facebook, so you guys have probably seen it. And they're like, and I'm like, not the wrestler, not like Stone Cold, but I mean like Colonel Steve Austin, Lee Majors, the $6 million man, we can rebuild him, gentlemen, we can make him bigger, or we can make him stronger, faster, things like that. So I was telling my kids that Daddy's going to be like a cyborg for a little while. Anyway, I don't know if it shocked them more or if they enjoyed it, but Indy, you okay, buddy? Yeah? Did you want to sit up so everybody can see your new Batman shirt, dude? This is one of Indy's birthday gifts, his Batman shirt. I'll lower this a little bit. Sorry, you're going to see my pillow here. But it's a super cool shirt that she's got on. And she also has a matching Pop figure. It's a little mini Pop figure. It's about this big. Right, Indy? Yeah? That's right. Can I get this? Thumbs up? No. I know. Indy's wanting to watch her YouTube videos. She has some favorites that she likes to watch. So I thank Indy for coming on. And Indy's been extra cuddly, right? Giving Daddy extra hugs and stuff today.